Hey guys, so in this video I'll be showing you how to set up your AWS EC2 instance to create your own web server. It's going to be a kind of virtual private server rather than only web server. You can do almost anything you can do with your personal computer, but it's going to be at a remote location. Okay, so why do you want your web server to be hosted by AWS rather than some hosting providers like GoDaddy or BigRock or WP Engine or whatever? So first reason is availability. AWS servers are really available. They guarantee like 99.99% of durability. And second most important factor is cost. Let me quickly show you monthly and per hour cost for AWS EC2 instance, where it is. Its cost, yeah, EC2 pricing calculator, and this is going to be a long video, so bear with me. I'm going to select Asia Pacific Mumbai region because it's the closest region to me. I'm going to add a T2 micro instance. That's good. That's good. And I'm just adding like the basic configuration which you will get in free tier. What's happening? Something bad has happened to my computer today. Okay, so I'm going with 8 GB of SSD storage, and I'll be downloading like what 10 gigabytes a month, and I'll be uploading also 10 gigabytes of data, so it will be 20 gigabyte of bandwidth, right? And this will cost you like $1.91 a month, and it's really cheap. And if you are on a free tier, you will get like instant discount, and your bill will be waived off, so your effective cost will be $0. That's amazing. And free tier runs for 12 months, so AWS is really amazing. Now let me just quickly show you the procedure. Sign into your AWS console, and please bear with me with my slow internet. It might ask me for GFA code because I have set up two-factor authentication. Wait for a few seconds. There we go. And please don't worry, this code will be changed by the time you watch this video. There we are logged into my AWS account. Now first make sure you've selected the closest region to you. Mine is Mumbai. Okay, so if you have used AWS before, you know what IAM is. It's Identity Access Management, and it allows you to create different users for your entire AWS system, and it's essential for security of your server and AWS in general. So let me quickly create a new user. This is gonna be what video tutorial user, and we are going to select programmatic access for our access type. We don't want password, actually. We are never going to use password because that is for noob. Click next. Okay, so let's create a group. Now group is something like this bunch of people has this much of power. So this user that we have created a video tutorial, and this is going to fall under what, video tutorial group. So every people that falls under this particular group will have some kind of rights with them, and we are going to give let's say administrator access for now. That's good. Administrator access, and create a group, and they're gonna get full access to my AWS account, and I'm pretty okay with it. Oops, I think I missed it. So let me quickly redo it, and please forgive me if I do mistakes because this is totally unscripted video. New group is gonna be video tutorial group, and it's going to have, actually, I think I messed up something, but let's attach policy, which is administrator access, attach policy. Cool. And let's attach any user. Attach me, I don't care. Okay, that's cool. Now we have set up our IAM and groups. Now let me set up my EC2 security groups. Now security groups allows your virtual private server to communicate with the rest of the internet. So your VP as a virtual private server will be able to download data from the internet and will be able to upload data to the internet. So we need to create security groups, and for that you need to go to EC2 and make sure you selected your closest most region and click on EC2, and that will land you to this particular page. Go to security groups. I have bunch of security groups already, but I'll create new one. It's free, so you can, and I'm gonna name it video tutorial. You can perform this step while creating your EC2 instance, but I like to do it right now. uh, this security group is for tutorial only. That is cool, and you will be having only one option. Now let's add rules. So the only rule you're gonna add is a custom TCP rules. Protocol will be TCP transformation control protocol. uh, okay, so my mistake. So you are going to allow this IP range, and this is called everywhere. This will connect to every IPs in the world. Port range will be 80. This is for non-SSL websites. That's just HTTP. Next we are going to add HTTPS, which is 443. We are going to also add 8080. I cannot add it. Let's just hit custom TCP rule 8080. By the way, this is new feature. You can directly assign HTTP or HTTPS. Otherwise, you have to select custom TCP rule and enter port manually. But it's a nice feature, I would say. Okay, and the last port will be custom TCP rule. You can select this and type 22 here, or directly type select SSH, and it will select 22 number port, and this will allow your VPC to be accessed by your personal computer via SSH. That's cool. Everything looks good. Yeah, and for outbound, set it to all. I mean, you have to upload, I mean, you want to upload your data to the rest of the internet. Whatever, create. Oops, one or more fields are invalid. Anywhere, anywhere, just go anywhere. Okay, so now we are done with security groups, and there our interesting part comes, launching our instance in the EC2. And for this video tutorial I'll be selecting Amazon Linux 64-bit. It's eligible for free tier, so you won't get any bill at the end of the month. It supports it has 1 GB of RAM, and as a storage you only get EBS, elastic, I don't know. uh, Go to next. Number of instance 1, good, good. IAM role, we don't need that. Okay, and for the sake of user data, you can provide some commands, some basic Linux command. So if you want to update it while it gets installed, you can totally do that, but I'm not going to do that as of now. Let's add storage. You can add up to 30 GB of storage while being on free tier, but let's just say 30 gigs, I don't care. Add tags, key is going to name. Let's add video tutorial vs. Security group is going to be, what did we create? Video tutorial, right? So make sure it has all the inbound and outbound rules. Click review and launch. Make sure everything is perfect. Yeah, click on launch. Now this is an interesting part. You need a key to connect via SSH. You probably don't have any keys right now, so I'll create a new key pair and I'll name it as video tutorial as well. Make sure to download keys, and I'm going to save it on tab AWS EC2 SSH, and that's it, video tutorial, and click on launch instance. Okay, so it will take up to like 10 minutes or so to be up and set up permissions for that key we have created. Cd into directory that you saved your SSH key, list it out. I have my key right here, video tutorial. Copy it, chmod. I'll explain it in a second. Okay, so what I did is that I changed permission, and if you know basic Linux, you'll know what permission 600 is. It won't be accessible or readable by any of the user of my computer. It's just me, and I will only be reading that particular key. Okay, so everything looks cool. Let me check on my instance, and yeah, it's running. Copy this public IP address. This is going to be static, I guess, but it's not going to be static, it's free, you don't expect much. Type SSH. As far as user goes, it's gonna be EC2 user at your IP version 4. -I and your key name. Click enter, type yes, and there you go. You are connected to your VPS via SSH. There we go. Now we need to update our system. Do sudo yum update. Yeah, I would like to update my computer or VPS, and you can see speeds. Okay, so now that you have created our EC2 instance, please suggest what you want to do with this EC2 instance in future. I'll sure create video tutorials for that, and please like this video if you liked, and do share with your friends who want to learn AWS. Thank you for watching this video, guys.